All right, let's hit it again. I'm back, TJ McClellan, broker, fitness realty. Another training video. Today we're talking about the final walkthrough inspection. There's not a lot to talk about here. I'm going to just point out a few things that are allowed to happen just based on the contract through the REPC. So you can utilize this information to protect your clients, but you can also use it to just get your clients one more viewing of the home that they're about to close on. Um, and then when you're on the flip side, as a seller, the buyers are entitled to a last inspection of the property or a final inspection. So without further ado, let's just go down and we'll look at the actual language from the REPC, which happens to be in section 11. So you guys know that you can use the forms on the MLS or they are in .loop. But like I said, I'm trying to keep some of my clients' information anonymous and not go to .loop every single time. So we're just changing how we're promoting our videos out there. Anyway, we are looking at section 11, the final pre-settlement walkthrough inspection. All right, so no earlier than 7 calendar days prior to settlement and upon reasonable notice and at a reasonable time. Buyer may conduct a final pre-settlement walkthrough inspection of the property to determine only that the property is as represented. A couple things there that just jump out to me. Reasonable notice. Come on, guys. You've had it happen to you, I'm sure, where the agent's like, hey, we need to do this right now. We've done it before that way too. Just try to give some notice and some heads up. Reasonable time, of course. I mean, if you're going to try to inspect this thing at 10 o'clock at night, that might not be the time unless it's a vacant property. You know, like circumstances can arise where you may need to do something outside of the box thinking. But just remember that when the shoe is on the other foot, when you're on the listing agent side and you want people to treat you how you've been treated, just remember that, right? You'll always be on one or the other side. Just remember what it's like when people come breathing fire on you. Okay, I say that to really hope to coach everybody, like breathe it in, take a deep breath, push through, think, and say the things that you need to. Okay, so the buyer is allowed to make this pre-settlement walkthrough. We're going to get to something that really stands out to me. So the meaning that the items they're referenced in section 1.1, 1.2, those are like the inclusions and exclusions. 8.1b, let's just take a look at that really quick. And then 8.1b is any resolved or unresolved objections, which would be like repairs or anything that you guys discussed in addendums. And make sure that they are respectively present, repaired, or corrected as agreed. This line right here, the very last line, is the one that I want to make sure people understand, is the failure to conduct a walkthrough inspection or to claim that an item is not as represented shall not constitute a waiver by the buyer of the right to receive, on the date of possession, the items as represented. This means if the buyer went through, walked through the home, and the fridge wasn't there, and they didn't make mention of it, it doesn't mean that they still don't receive the fridge, right? You still need to make sure that they get the fridge that was included in the sale. Likewise, I've had clients to decline a pre-settlement walkthrough because they just didn't care. That does not absolve any liability on the seller to provide everything that we've talked about. So like we could not do a pre-settlement walkthrough, close, go to the house, and it's gutted, and the sellers are still liable to provide us with all of those things that were in the home at the time of the contract. Anyway, okay. That's just my synopsis of the final pre-settlement walkthrough inspection. I love to use them. It really just gets a good opportunity for you to be with your clients, get excited about the new home, maybe just give some pointers about some cleaning or some cleaning crews, or give some pointers about furniture layout. Like, it's a good opportunity to just keep the relationship thriving with your clients, and I recommend taking advantage of it. Okay, well, that's it about final walkthrough inspections. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about here. So if you do have any questions or comments or concerns about that, or any of the other training environment videos or training videos, just let me know. Text me, call me. I'm always here. Obviously, I'm TJ McClelland, broker of Fitness Realty. And this has been another training video, final walkthrough inspections. Love you guys. Later.